Xin chào.
I know. Why? On our second full day in Hanoi, we joined a guided tour. Our first stop was Trấn Quốc Pagoda, a Buddhist temple site on Westlake with a history of more than 1,500 years. Yeah. The tall red tower is a stupa, not the original pagoda itself. It was built much more recently and is lined with repeated Amitabha Buddhist statues. Although it is called the Temple of Literature, this site was also home to Vietnam's Imperial Academy, founded in 1076 and often described as the country's first national university. Today, that academy history still matters. The Temple of Literature is a popular place for students to take graduation photos. Ba Đình Square is one of Vietnam's most important public places. The mausoleum holds the preserved body of Ho Chi Minh and remains a major national landmark. In 1945, Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's independence here.
Hello. Xin chào.
Opposite the mausoleum is Vietnam's National Assembly House, the country's main legislative building. Nearby is the Presidential Palace, a yellow French colonial-era building from the early 1900s. Ho Chi Minh chose not to live in the palace, instead using simpler residences within the grounds. These rooms are part of Ho Chi Minh's Stilt House, one of the simpler residences within the Presidential Palace grounds. Near the mausoleum complex, the One Pillar Pagoda was originally built in 1049 during the Lý Dynasty. Its design resembles a lotus rising from the water, a common Buddhist symbol of purity. Hey. Let's go this way, come on. At the time of our visit, Hanoi Train Street was still an active rail corridor running through a narrow residential area. A quick walk along the tracks showed the layout clearly. Cafes on both sides, with tables set just a short distance from the rails. Excuse me. Can you
Còn mình tính dài á. À.
That's scary.
Oh my god.
Café Đinh is a small traditional cafe overlooking One Kim Lake. It is known for Vietnamese egg coffee and its connection to the family behind the original drink.
No, not yet.
Cheers. You like it?
I haven't tried it. It's so creamy. Oh my god, it's like custard.
After a couple of days exploring Hanoi on foot, we boarded an open-top bus near One Kim Lake for a higher, wider view of the city. Wow, that's the famous. St. Joseph's Cathedral was completed in 1886 during the French colonial period. It's often compared to Notre Dame in Paris. This is Hanoi's Flag Tower, one of the surviving structures of the old citadel. Built in the early 1800s, it still flies the Vietnamese flag over the historic center of the city. As the bus passes Trúc Bạch Lake, it's difficult to imagine how different this area looked during the Vietnam War. On October 26, 1967, U.S. Navy pilot John McCain parachuted into the lake after being shot down over Hanoi. Today, the area is quiet and peaceful, with a monument marking the event. After the bus tour, we stayed in the Old Quarter a little longer for a few final street scenes. Some parts still feel surprisingly connected to photographs from decades ago. Today, on the larger streets, Hanoi's scooter traffic feels overwhelming.
Well, first, let's find if we're gonna wait some.
In older footage from Hanoi, bicycles filled the streets instead of scooters, but the movement through the intersections still feels familiar. Around One Pillar Lake on the weekends, the same city can take on a slower pace. Streets around the lake become pedestrian only, creating a walking street in the heart of Hanoi.